Hello, counterpart. When we first went into the Dallas market, Lisa said, hey, there are 1,000,000 agencies down here. You got to give me something to say to set us apart. And this was a struggle because I'd always been afraid to specialize. You didn't want to limit the work that you had coming in. But we knew, we had gone to our clients and said, what do you hire us for? And what do you hire competitors for? And we knew what we were good at. And so we came up with, we do all the things you expect an agency to do, but writing is what we do best. Writing. And so that's what we went with. And after a while, we scrapped it. We realized it was wrong, and I'll tell you why in a second. But first, we went to all our colleagues at the agency and said, here's our positioning. Writing is what we do best. And the designers naturally were like, what? What about design? What are we, chopped liver? And I thought, no, I love design. I wanted to be a designer. So I had to figure out a way to explain it to them in a way that made sense. And so food analogy, something everybody can relate to. Here in Memphis, we have a famous burger joint called Huey's. Shout out to Huey's, best burger in town, many years running. And so I met with the designers and I said, hey, when I say Huey's, what's the first thing that comes to mind? And they say, of course, burgers. That's right. But that doesn't mean that's the only thing you can get at Huey's. Because you can get salads, you can get skewers, you can get some great potato soup. But Huey's doesn't go to market and say, hey, Huey's, home of salads and skewers and potato soup and burgers and blah, 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 blah. You can't say all that. You got to have something that you're famous for. And for them, it's burgers. And all the rest of the business comes with it. So that was our hook. Now, I mentioned that we went away from it. We realized it was wrong. And the reason was because the way it was received was, oh, you guys do copy documents. But what am I going to do about the design and everything else? No, no, no. We realized that's not what we mean. When we say writing, we mean we write your value proposition, your positioning statement. We craft your message and we map it across all media. And so we ultimately figured out we had to reframe that and say what we meant was, message strategy. That's what we're good at. So, tips. Don't be afraid to specialize. In fact, you need to specialize. You're competing with the whole world now. You got to have a thing. So figure out what that thing is. If you're not sure, go talk to your customers. If you need help articulating it, call us. That's my message. If you need message strategy, get yourself a counterpart for that.